Hello everyone, it's Mr. Wolf here, and in this video I'm going to be going over proportional reasoning number 3. Alright, so dog A and dog B are taking a dogger nap on the sofa. Dog A is a slim young pup, but dog B is a big old sausage and has 4/3 the mass of dog A. So here we're talking about mass. I know my mass definitely increases by a factor of 2, by a factor of 4/3. Right? But I'm kind of pausing because it doesn't say anything about F net and it doesn't say anything about acceleration. So even if I know my mass changes, I really just can't know what these other variables are if I don't know the other one. So this kind of is the hint that we're going to use Fg equals mg here, okay? Again, because these dogs aren't really doing anything. It's just like saying, hey, here's dog A, here's dog B. They have different masses. What could be different? It's going to be the weight, okay? So then, let's see, if I use my equation Fg equals mg, I know that the mass is changing. That's 4/3 as much. All right, so then what other variable is going to change? Well, let's see, that's not an equal sign. G is 9.8, right? But that's the actual number. I do not want to put in 9.8 here because this is a factor. We're solving for a factor. We only want to put in factors here. So, well, if G's always 9.8, then that means that it doesn't change. So that stays the same. So if G stays the same, mass changes, then it's the force of gravity is my other variable that's changing in this scenario. So I'm solving for that. How does that change? And if G doesn't change at all, remember it's 9.8 is the actual number, but it doesn't change, so we're gonna put in a 1 here. So then my force of gravity ends up being 4/3, or I don't like fractions, so, or 1.33 times as much. All right. So if we solve over here for the new actual value, we got 12 kilograms, so that's the mass, so I don't necessarily need that because I'm looking for Fg. The weight is Fg is 120 newtons, so I care about how that changes. So 120 newtons is my original value, multiplied by the factor, which is 1.33, and I'm gonna get a new force of gravity to be 160 newtons going downwards.